down. Know we've been wanting. We should keep running all night. Passengers side, Bonnie and Clyde. We're alive, we'll be alright.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis. That's the scene for the Spurs. They ramp up for the raucous crowd at the Target Center. Spurs, T-Wolves, tip-off right after this.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for D'Angelo Russell.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Derrick Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the center position. And for Minnesota, the backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Wagner is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Towns in at the 5. And we creep towards the MVP being named. Doris, what was the closest MVP race you can remember?
Well, I mean, for me, in recent history, 2017, when James Harden and Russell Westbrook were battling it out, and it was Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double that really pushed him through to the other side.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and that comes off the assist by Green.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Rose. Here's Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Spurs. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
San Antonio foul. Victor Oladipo. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jared Vanderbilt. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That one misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. Outside for Green, to the inside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, Green can operate as a point forward. This guy is exceptional at breaking down the defenses. His instincts are absolutely phenomenal.
Now here's Russell. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Now here's Green. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Covered by Towns. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it. Boy, when you think about D'Angelo Russell, you get such incredible shot creation. This guy can attack from close or from range. He's got versatility in how he goes about producing points.
Here's Towns, following the bucket by the Spurs. Down low. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Good on the shot. He's got 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
San Antonio with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road. But it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Beasley's checked in for Wagner. And it's Beverly in for Anthony Edwards. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Iguodala's checked in for Green. Bates Diop comes in for Wiggins. Robinson, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Thomas in for Rose. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And Minnesota calls time here. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
The baseline J is on the way. Outside for Russell. Second chance shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, and Reed with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Isaiah Thomas has a tremendous basketball IQ. His instinct is to score, but can he get his guys open? You bet.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Beverly for three. He can't get that one to fall. That'll count. we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Spurs up 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And Minnesota has possession. 4-point game. Malik Beasley is out there with McDaniels. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Reed in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Bates Diop. Pass to Iguodala. Inside. Mr. Fundamental shot is good. 17 points in the game. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Good on the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Robinson against Russell. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Robinson.
What we know about D'Angelo Russell is this guy is a dynamic, aggressive scorer. The key is he's got to extend his minutes playing under control. If he does that, lights out.
Free throw is good from Russell. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wagner comes in for McDaniels. And it's Edwards in for Beverley. Green's checked in for San Antonio. Wiggins comes in for Bates Diop. And both free throws good for Russell. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Beasley. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Pass to Beasley. Back to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's good. 2 points. 25 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Reed for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. To the wing, right side. Count it.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Beasley. Shoots over Robinson. No good, off the front rim.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Now here's Russell. High post read. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Naz Reid, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They really poured it on in the second quarter, building the lead to 10 points. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
They're running the offense beautifully this one. Working for good looks. Confidence with the sky high. It'll be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. The communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Timberwolves shooting a solid 47%. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Duncan Robinson. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5 spot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Shooting for San Antonio. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Robinson, and Rose is subbed in for Thomas. So it's Minnesota now, down by 12. Edwards finds Towns. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Wagner, guarded by Rose. Pass to Russell, to the paint. Here's Towns, banked it in off the glass.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Oladipo outside. Here's an 8-footer.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beverly's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves, Patrick Beverly.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 3rd quarter. Shot is good by Edwards. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Covered. By Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Spurs, taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And Beasley has subbed in for Wagner. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Iguodala's checked in for Green. Bates Diop comes in for Wiggins. Robinson, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Thomas in for Rose. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Beasley against Robinson. Pass to Reed. 4-3. Iguodala with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Doubled by Beasley. And it's in there. 37 points for him.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Reed with it. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Rebound San Antonio.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Beasley, that's good.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Mr. Fundamentals. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Russell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front. They lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And one quarter. To go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. In at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Mr. Fundamental shot is good.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Here's Russell. Iguodala with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Stolen by Russell. Now here's Beasley. Defense is right there. Misses from close range.
Well, we talk about the value of quick rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for McDaniels. And Wagner subbed in for Anthony Edwards. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's the drive.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws. For him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for San Antonio.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs with some changes. Green's checked in for Iguodala. Robinson comes in for Oladipo. And it's Thomas in for Rose. So he gets them both. 1:41 left in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt.
Man, good whistle there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Jared Vanderbilt. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Wagner. Beverly comes in for Beasley. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. He hits the second from the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Mr. And yes, another basket.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot in the record books.
Man, I've never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And the basket by Towns.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns has that face-up three-point shot definitely in the offensive arsenal. You better put a hand up.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Vanderbilt.
Josh Okogie.
Stolen by Reed. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Beverly. And he can't get that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Oh, another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The floater tipped. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he drives. Oh!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.